What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Going to run through this weekly outlook for the week coming up. This is going to be for the week of August 11th to the 15th. I'm actually recording this on the Friday, so hopefully nothing happens on the weekend where I have to re-update this video and stuff just because I'm pretty busy this weekend. So I want to knock this video out really quick. There's really not too much to go over this week. We have a pretty simple week coming up, and I just want to make a quick video kind of going over the levels to have marked out on your charts, and then we'll go over the news and how I'm approaching the week and stuff like that. So starting on the monthly, I'm pretty much just mainly going to go over NQ, by the way, because NQ and ES, it's literally the same thing in terms of, we'll glance at it quick, but so our August candle starting on the monthly is extremely bullish right now. We're in an extremely bullish market, and we're reapproaching all-time highs. And one thing to notice is that we have a monthly bullish fair value gap actually getting formed, or that actually got formed right here. So this isn't really relevant to us right now, but this monthly fair value gap down here can be a key area in the future to watch out for. So if you have a long-term layout and you want to keep that marked out, I would, but it's really not relevant to us for this week coming up. So coming into the weekly now, we are in bullish order flow. We had an insanely strong bullish weekly close this past week, and if you remember, we actually swept out weekly lows from the week before. So this weekly is maintaining bullish order flow, strong bullish close to the upside, and we're just continuing with that trend. Resting below here, we do have this weekly fair value gap as well, but that's really, I highly doubt price is going to come down to here, but we'll just keep an eye, or remember this is down here too as well. So in terms of what I have marked out on the weekly, on the monthly, I don't really have anything marked out that's relevant to us right now. But on the weekly, I have marked out, of course, our all-time high. I have marked out this weekly low, where you have a red candle followed by a green candle. We take the lowest point right here, which is this wick. And then I have marked out the previous week's low, which is this past week's low. So those are our weekly draws right there. Again, all-time high, previous week low, and then weekly low. Weekly's in bullish order flow, monthly's in bullish order flow, and the daily's no different. The daily's in bullish order flow. We had a strong push to the upside. We broke structure. Our daily is gunning towards all-time highs, and we're super close, right? So what we have marked on the daily that's relevant to us is going to be this daily low down here, and then we have this daily fair value gap that got put in after today's close. So what's going to happen this week, or what's likely to happen, is we're most likely going to push above all-time highs. We're super close, right? So there's going to be really two scenarios that could play out right here. So number one is price just continues up into price discovery, and we just continue to ride the trend out and kind of just see where price wants to go from there. Again, when you're getting into all-time highs, you can't really predict where price is gonna tap out. You could use standard deviation levels and stuff like that, of course, but when you're at all-time highs, you kind of just want to sit back, wait for price to pull back, and have levels to target instead of kind of trying to target and guess where the market's going to go at all-time highs, because you never know. So scenario number one can be price discovery. Price comes up and it just kind of figures out what it wants to do, and we kind of just sit back and kind of wait for that to play out. Scenario number two is we get a little bit of a pullback. Maybe we pull back in, respect this daily fair value gap, and then we just continue with the uptrend back up. So we grab some more, we rebalance price, and then we just grab some more orders on the way down, and then we just continue up and see price continue back into price discovery. Third scenario could be the bearish scenario in terms of in the short term. So price could maybe come down. We get an inverted fair value gap, a retest, and then maybe we come down and we seek out some of these draws on liquidity to the sell side for the week or something like that. Maybe that would be our bearish case scenario. Again, I have a super bullish outlook on the week, depending on if anything weird happens with the news and stuff like that. Obviously that can change, but in terms of this week coming up, I do have a bullish outlook overall. So again, scenario number one, we go into price discovery. We continue to put in higher highs and higher lows, and we kind of just see what price wants to do from there, and we kind of just readjust, look for pullbacks, and kind of just go with the flow of it. Scenario number two is going to be maybe we see a pullback, fill an imbalance, whatever, and then we continue to the upside. And then scenario number three will be the bearish short-term scenario. Maybe we flip this gap and then continue down and grab out some sell side. If you do zoom out, you see how much sell-side liquidity there actually is, but we're obviously in an extremely bullish market. Everything's bullish, crypto's bullish, everything's bullish right now, so you really don't want to bet against that, especially when you're heading towards all-time highs, unless something weird happens with the news, right? That's where everything kind of, takes a backseat to the news. So, again, I'm keeping an eye on this daily fair value gap a lot, because this could actually be a crucial part in this week. So if this gap holds, we're probably going to continue up, and if this gap fails, we're likely going to come down. So definitely keep an eye on that daily fair value gap. That's going to be a key area unless price just leaves without it and just continues to the upside. It could really play out either way. So again, price discovery to the upside, we see a pullback continuation. But if this daily gap gets flipped, we could get a short-term move down, maybe taking out the previous week's lows or something like that. But order flow overall is extremely bullish. I do think at some point we do come down and rebalance these higher time frame gaps, like this weekly gap, this monthly gap, but highly doubt it's going to do that this week. So we'll see what happens this week with the news. And just keep these areas marked down on your charts, and we'll go from there. So let's go over the news really quick. Again, I'll glance at ES really quick, but ES is pretty much the exact same thing. Again, we have this monthly fair value gap down here. Monthly's in bullish order flow. Weekly's the same thing. Weekly swept out that low. We don't have any SMTs like we had, a couple months ago. We had all those SMTs and all this crazy stuff happening. Strong weekly close right here. Daily low. It's just slightly behind NQ, but it's the exact same scenario. There's really not much to go over. Unless we get, you can always watch and see if an SMT does get put in or something like that. If ES fails to take out the all-time high and NQ takes out the all-time high, then we get an SMT, but we'll have to wait and see for that throughout the week. But pretty much the same scenario, bullish on both of these unless something changes. But let's go over the news really quick. We have a little bit of news this week. So Monday, we have a no news Monday. I'll be watching price. If anything, I'll take something on an eval, but I won't be like heavy risking or anything like that, especially because Tuesday is going to be CPI. So the Monday before CPI, you want to be de-risking, if anything, just avoiding the markets, tape reading, just whatever, just kind of chill. I'll be on the charts. If anything, I take something on an eval, but I'll probably just be chilling for the most part. So let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday, we have CPI. I'll be trading market open, but we're going to have to see how CPI comes out. If it comes out with this crazy candle wick or something, I'll probably be avoiding it, but Tuesday should be good to trade. Should be normal, like trading day by market open, but we'll see how that news comes out. Wednesday, we have nothing. Should be a normal trading day for me. I'll be good to go on Wednesday, regular. Thursday, we have unemployment claims and PPI. I'll be good to trade regular, market open for that. Should be good volume in the market. And then Friday, we have core retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing Index, and then 10 a.m. we have consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. So I'll be waiting for this news to come out. So again, we'll be waiting for this to come out past 10. Thursday, we'll be trading pretty much normal. Wednesday, normal. Tuesday, normal, unless CPI is crazy, but we'll be trading normal time. And Monday, just kind of watching the market. So that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this weekly outlook. Until the next one, give me a like, subscribe, comment the video. Follow my socials, join the free Discord, link in the description, link in the pinned comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.